You say this was really, in your opinion, twice a violation.
Absolutely. I think in the old rule, Carl, that this was interference because I thought Jose Bautista took his left hand at the last minute and grabbed onto Forsythe's leg. And so I think last year it would have been interference as well. And then you look at the new rule, he slid past the base. The rule is very clear. You just read it. He's out because of that. So you can call him out either way you want. One on the old rule, one on the new rule.
There is a distinction here because players, former players, current players, he mentioned it. We're all trying to, and guys on the field, trying to figure this all out. And he acknowledged, did I try to do something? Yeah, I did. What's your take on this?
My take was he was out because of the new rules, and they have to go to the replay. As soon as Kevin Cash saw it, yeah, let's go to replay. And yeah, judgment is out. Now the umpire on the field, he can call him out, and he can see him throwing that hand there. You know what? Let's go to the replay. I understand that. I understand he tried to reach over there, but to be honest with you, I don't think it was a bad slide because the fact that if he tries, and you said in the rules, if he tries to go with his right hand and grab that hand and he touches the runner, the fielder, I guarantee you, well, I can't guarantee you that, but I feel they're not gonna recall that call. I think, just touching a middle infielder, it doesn't bother the middle infielder.
If it was part of a natural act, the natural slide, and you hit a guy with your hand or your leg, no violation. Violation for coming off the bag. But if you do something to then be unnatural, which was reach out with your left hand, you're going to raise some red flags there, aren't you? Just because it's unnatural.
Yeah, if Jose Bautista was on the right field side of second base and his hand's reaching like it's reaching for a base and he hit Forsythe's leg, then that's a different issue. But he was on the inside part of the base. He did reach out, and if that's what they're calling, that's great. But you have to go back to the catcher's rule. And here's what, when you talk to managers 3 months into the season, none of them really understood what the rule was. And this is going to be another thing that's going to happen in Major League Baseball. It's going to take a while for everyone to understand. Because when you're on first base and you know you have to break up a double play to try to help score a run, you have, what, 3 seconds maybe to make a decision. Are you going to tell yourself everything you just read? Okay, I can't do this. I have to do this. I can't do. You're Look, you're going to figure out a way.
You're supposed to try to break this up.
Exactly.
Take over.
And he's a middle infielder, and he said he didn't see anything wrong with it.
One thing, and the slide, I understand that, but not every double play is the same. And that's something we have to pay attention to. That throw yesterday from Longoria to Forsythe was to the left-hand side right here. By the time he caught the ball, he came down, he put his right foot down, he was like this. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. Good infielders
get out of the way.
Will let the ball travel, get the ball back here, and use the back to defend himself. Forsythe, he was the worst at turning double plays last year at 54% of his chances turning double plays. So he goes far here, he grabs it, he shuffles, he's going to make a throw. By that time, you're going to get hit. You're going to get hit regardless if you go straight to the back. I understand Bautista put that hand out, but most of the time you're going to get hit in that situation. So bad infielders with bad mechanics, they're going to be fine with this rule because they're going to be able to turn double plays.
I think the one thing that I would say here, the difference between this and the home plate rule that John's referring to from last year is last year there was a lot of gray area. You didn't know which side the lane was on. The people didn't know the rule. I think this rule is really clear and really simple. And so I look at this play as not even being controversial. I don't. I mean, if you want to argue that the interference with the hand wasn't, I understand you have a different opinion than me on that. But in terms of oversliding the base based on the way the rule is written, to me it's pretty easy.